Ladies and gentlemen, how do?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Charlie says, at 5 p.m. Mr. Daily Blasé will be your frolicker in chief for the fantastic Friday Frolic.
Massive shout out to the lads over on All Shots AI for making my words come to life. Say hello to them. Well, folks, if you enjoyed this video, then not only are you lovely people, but you also have great taste, and you should also subscribe to the Two Davies for news and politics from a very Scottish perspective, and that rantastic Mr. McGuinness. You should also subscribe to Mr. Daily Blasé's channel for merriment, mischief, and the Friday Frolics. Cue growling cat.
Hello and welcome, my dear friends. And yes, you've guessed it, it's Yorkshire Day. And before we get cracking, there's only one video that we have to show that has to be shown on Yorkshire Day. It has to be this one, and then we'll crack on.
Sir George Park.
Oh, it's not that one. Fuck knows what happened there.
Just 12 short hours until work.
Well, that's this one, isn't it?
Extra gum. Chew good.
Switching to Vodafone full fibre
fuck off with
broadband is
shitty
as easy
adverts, you
as
cunts.
that with one touch switch.
Yeah, fuck off.
Off on your holes? Don't know who to fly with? Then why don't you go up and away with Yorkshire Airlines? Our Air Dorises will always give you the warmest of welcomes.
Wipe my bloody feet!
Our flight crew are the very best.
This is Captain Boycott speaking. During the flight, we'll be flying at whatever height I like for as long as I bloody like, because I'm captain, right? Champion.
Our facilities are second to none. And your safety is our concern.
Right, you lot. Shut up, belt up, and if you can't see the bloody exits, you must be bloody blind.
There's top in-flight entertainment. Whether you're seated comfortably in working class,
Yes, sir.
Look at that luxury.
or if you have more brass than sense, you can fly Alan Bennett class. International cuisine is of the highest standard.
Yorkshire Airlines, departing Leeds International Airstrip, touching down 20 minutes later at Leeds International Airstrip. Because if it's outside Yorkshire, it's not worth bloody visiting.
Yes, and I totally agree. Hello, my friends, and I do hope you are all very well. I'll just butter this out. So, yes, let's all got a little bit of a surprise for you, because we have a little bit of a guest for us. Who's this? Who's this? Yes, this is my beautiful daughter. Yes, this is God's last sis. She's gate crashed my live stream.
Yes, now you have to deal with me for the entirety of 2 hours.
Yes, you certainly do. So, hello there, my dear friends. Let's have a look at who's in the chat. Yes, we have and my good friend Billy Kershaw. Yes, there he is, our Billy Kershaw. I love Meg Dazzler. Yes, I was in Scotland last week, and let's just say I had a fantastic time. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely top
I hope
class.
you behaved yourself there.
No, did I bollocks? No, you ask your mum. I never behaved myself. Yes. And if you want any extra proof, just ask either Jenny from Random Scottish History and my drinking partner, Dave McGuinness. But yes, another one. Stephen Bankier, good afternoon, my dear friend. And yes, to our Friday Frolic Master Daily Blasé, yes. Hello there, my dear. And also, can we also welcome my dear friend, our dear friend, Alistair Kerr. I do hope you're well. One of my moderators. Can't work without him. Couldn't do this show without him. And I had a good chat with him in Scotland. Just to say thank you for everything he does. He does some sterling work for me. Yes. That's our dear friend, Alistair Kerr. Couldn't do it. I'm surprised he actually has any sleep. I'm surprised he can find
Sleep? What's that?
Yeah, because let's be honest, he not only moderates for my channel, he moderates for also every I think every live stream going around the world. I'm surprised he has time to sleep.
Has more energy than me in a day.
Yes, but yes, welcome to my dear friend, our dear friend, Alistair Kerr. Hope you're well, my dear friend, and good to speak to you on Saturday, I think it was. And yes, hello, hello, Ellie Chaos. Hope you're well. Yes, yeah, he's live again. Yeah, but a bit of a disappointment, a bit of a letdown last week, but there's no I could do about it, really. Because my wife dragged me up to Scotland, thankfully, and all I can say is I had a fantastic time.
Took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say she kidnapped you.
Yes, the only people who kidnapped me and my wife was Jenny and Aki's mad. Yes, got it car because they met us in the foyer. Says, right, we're taking you up for a trip, and then we got it car. Says, Aki says, right, we're kidnapping you. Yes, you've been kidnapped now. Tell your bus driver that you won't be seen tomorrow. That's it. You're gone. Yes, but let's see what else. Yes, and yes, we know this guy as well. Yes, our dear friend Reagan Ali. I quite enjoyed last night's live stream you invited me on. Yes, I was your ready day, wasn't I? Your super sub. Yeah, but yeah, please subscribe to Reagan Elite's channel. He does some fantastic stuff. So please like and subscribe. Whatever he does, and watch whatever he does. He does some fantastic stuff. So please like and subscribe. And see who else. Yes, Andrew Luke, another one. Please like and subscribe to. Please like and subscribe to our dear friend Andrew Luke. Whatever he you know about, he knows double treble more about Doctor Who and all that sort of stuff. So please go to his channel as well, like and subscribe as well. The legend that is the one, the only Sir Larry the Cat. Yes. How are you doing, my dear friend? Did you? Yes, I loved the new intro. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for that. Much
Very creative.
Yeah, they are very, very good. Here, you haven't seen the another one that I've got going for. This is brilliant, absolutely top class. And let's see who else. Ben Shaw. Oh, every time I hear the name Ben Shaw, it always reminds me of them drinks when I was a kid. You get them big bottles, of pop from Popman. Ben Shaw, then you hand them back, you get 10 pence, and then me and our young lad would go mental in corner shop, raid all the penny chews, and then we'd be hyper around the house for the rest at night, much to the annoyance of me mum. But hello, Ben Shaw. Hope you're well, my dear friend, and hope you've had a lovely day. And here he is, my drinking partner, Dave McGuinness. Yes, we had one or two beverages on Saturday in Edinburgh. That was quite funny. It was quite a funny story because let's be honest, me and Michelle, we were in Edinburgh on day trip, and our dear friend Aki's mad. He was contacting me on WhatsApp, and he's there saying to me, it was sort of like, well, I won't say gaslighting, but I would say it was like the Edinburgh tourist guide extraordinaire. Because, like, unbeknown to me, he was there saying, what street are you on? And I'm saying, I'm on this street. Well, if you go this street, go that street, and go the other street, there is some statue of somebody or other, and there were that many statues there, I can't remember. I couldn't keep track of them. And unbeknownst to me, Aki's Mad was playing a little bit double agent. Next thing you know, I get a photo. He says, these two characters are stalking you. Unbeknownst to me, not only was he being my tourist guide, he was helping Dave McGuinness track me down in Edinburgh.
You're getting stalked, aren't you?
Yeah, and if I'm honest, I had a fantastic afternoon with Dave McGuinness. What a guy! And your lovely wife. I'm glad she had a fantastic afternoon. That was funny, you know. All I know is that she thought she was going shopping. Unbeknown to her, they said, "No, we're going to Edinburgh." I said, "No, we're not." Yeah, we are.
No, you're coming with us now.
And I think your wife is absolutely brilliant. Send her our love and regards. I think she's absolutely superb. But yes, let's. Hello, my dear friend. My dear friend Simon says 55. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a lovely day. And then there's also Barbarella Lansborough. That's
that 10 times as fast.
Yes. Yeah, that's a name and a half, isn't it? Try saying that after 10 pints. Especially 10 pints of McEwan's. There is no chance.
Especially with our stutters.
Oh, yeah, especially with my teeth. Especially with my teeth. Yes. So, I hope you're well, yes. Hello, everyone. This is my first time here, recommended by the two Davis hand pink waving. Well, I hope we do not disappoint. Well, I certainly hope not. So that's what. But welcome aboard. Welcome to my Friday Frolic. And hello, Oliver Brown. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Hope you've had a lovely day. Yes, and is anybody else? Have I forgotten anybody? I don't think I have.
I think you've gotten everyone.
Yes, I think I've probably got everyone. Hello, Ali Watson. Hope you're well, my dear friend. I see 36 degrees here, doing a barbecue for 300 guests, sweaty knackers time. Oh, dear. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's... I feel sorry for you there, my dear friend.
My social anxiety is, like, trembling.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, no, not for me. I don't think I could manage that, but welcome aboard, my dear friend Ali Watson. Charlie Cat Fan Club, hope you well. Hello, all you lovely people. And that rantastic David McGuinness. Well, rantastic, yes. His rants are legendary. Oh, welcome to the Friday Frolic, my dear friend. And, yes. Wake up and smell the rosemaries. Hello, my dear friend. Hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. And, hello, Sass. Hope you're well, yes. Hi, everyone. Slightly smiling face. I'm lurking and listening. Slightly smiling face. And you lurk away, my dear friend, and I hope you have...
Just lurking like this.
Yes. Yes, and Right, let's see if there's anybody else. I think we have everybody. I was rather hoping to catch the eye of a certain individual who I was talking to yesterday on the Bin podcast, where, because like this will be this has something to do with Dame McGuinness as well, because when we met in Edinburgh, I was I have a funny feeling we were sat outside that bar, but I was talking to a young lady in somebody's chat, and she said I wanted to come over and say hello to you, but I was scared. I says, "Oh, you shouldn't have done. You should have popped in." I said, "We'd have probably got you a beer or something and have a bit of a chat." So I've given her her orders. Next time we're in Scotland, she has her orders. She has to say hello if she sees us. If she sees us. But yes, it was absolutely. Yeah, we had an absolute brilliant time, Alistair. Beaming faces, smiling eyes. Yes, it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely had a fantastic time. But anyway, let's crack on with the show. Well, you know what we do on here, the Friday Frolic, where we like to have a bit of a good giggle. And don't you worry, there will be a bit of a Scottish feel. A bit of a Scottish feel, but a bit later on. But let's start off with a bit of an old classic. This is a right old classic.
I think I've seen this video before.
Yes. It's like the reason why I'm just basically playing this video. Yeah, well, I'll explain it to you a bit in a bit, because if there's ever a bloke who should never ever criticise anybody, it has to be this bloke after what he did here.
Morning, Mike.
Oh, hello. What are you glued to, Cameron?
Just your screen, unfortunately.
Unfortunately? What do you do for a living,
Well,
Cameron?
I'm a carpenter.
A carpenter, right. So how safe is that for the climate?
Well, I work with timber, which is a much more sustainable material rather than concrete. I also
But you work with
retrofit-
trees that have been cut down then, don't you?
It's a sustainable building practice.
How is it sustainable if you're killing trees?
Because it's regenerative, you can grow trees.
Right. Well, you can grow all sorts of things, can't you?
Well, you can't grow concrete.
You can. See you, Cameron. Cheerio. That was Cameron. He grows trees and then cuts them down and then makes things from them. Brilliant. Marvellous. I don't think I ever want to talk to any of those people.
Yes. Now the reason why,
The silence was deafening.
Now the reason why I showed that is because he had the audacity to have a go at James O'Brien the other day. You know, because like apparently that all the lunatics, you know, trying to, you know, saying he's been anti-Semitic and all that sorts. He had the audacity to have a go at what do you call him, James O'Brien. You think, really, Mr. Concrete guy? Yeah, you have no room to criticise anybody, has he? Yes, absolutely. It's the concrete farmer, Mikey boy. Absolutely, exactly. Yes, but I'll old ranty chap Dave here. Did someone mention ranting and being rantastic? Yes, absolutely. Yes, but yeah, he had the audacity to have a go at James O'Brien. You know, yeah. Well, you know, when you've basically made yourself look a complete clown, and on the next day on the show before, you turn up early to basically explain yourself to try and convince us, oh yeah, you can actually grow concrete. Yes. Next time you're up here, I want to meet up and a few beers. Yeah. I would love that. Yeah, certainly will do. We will definitely will get in contact. Definitely want to meet you for a beers, Alistair. And I'll buy you a fair few. Don't you worry about that, because Let's be honest. You do what you do for my show. I couldn't do it without you because my God, I'm surprised you've got time for anything else. You know the amount of shows you as a moderator you do, but yeah, it's because like remember when James O'Brien read this sort of tweet out. I can't quite remember what it was, but when I remember first watching it live, and I thought note about it. Anyway, do you like the Yorkshire cap? Seeing as though it's Yorkshire Day, God's own country. And then even when I saw the video of him, I was still thinking, am I missing something? And all of a sudden, now you've seen all paper saying, Ofcom inundated with complaints about James O'Brien. Probably would have been Steve, Jeff, Beryl and Mark with Patch the dog or something, won't it? And that'll be their idea of, being inundated. Beating up, the first 2 rounds are on me, my friend. Oh, well, fair enough, Michael chap, can you nip round here and grow me garden patio, you spongehead? Yes, you spongehead. It's like every time I see one of his clips on not on Facebook, on Twitter, I can't help myself. There's a great little gif where somebody sticks his head in one of these, these cement mixers, and he starts swirling round with his legs dangling up in air and he's swirling around. Woo! So I always send him that as a bit of a giggle. Alan Brown wasn't shy about getting away for Sangeeta Manska to get hit with the anti-Semite card. Well, yeah. Yes. Yes. Give me a quick sec. Hello, Trip. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Hope you've had a lovely day. Yes. But anyway, I personally saw that. Yes. Right.
Oh, no.
No, I can't. I did have 1 or 2 bits for. Yeah, yes. Yes. Now, last week, if I had have been in at home and I'd have been able to do the show live, I had a shit ton of these. I had a shit ton. But because I went live, I thought, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save them for the week after. But we all know what was going on about this time last week, or day before, when all of a sudden the South Park. Remember when South Park came? And let's see if we can poke the Mango Mussolini bear. See if we can get him to sort of like bite. And boy, did they get him to bite? Oh yes, we have to get into watching at least one of the you could say the clips of South Park poking the Mango Mussolini bear. And let's just say, it says here, South Park just carpet bombed Trump and lit the Paramount merger on fire in the process. This is just absolutely hilarious, isn't it? Oh, we've got to watch at least one of these, haven't we? Take it away.
We're bringing back right. There's money in price. Bringing back right. Price make the money. Price makes the money. Price makes the money. Price makes the money.
Mr. President, a lot of your supporters are starting to turn against you.
Hey, tell them to take a rest.
Sir, can you please talk to them? They're really riled up.
All right, give me that. Hey, relax, guy.
Yeah, hi. What do you think you're doing? Our children are being told that they have to sit with Jesus at lunchtime?
Listen, buddy, you just need to relax. All this protesting makes me look bad. Just take a rest.
Well, no, we're not going to give it a rest. All the people here in South Park want some goddamn answers.
All right, then I'm gonna sue your whole town. You got that? Stupid idiots. Think they can mess with me, huh? Hey, Satan.
I'm not in the mood right now. Another random bitch commented on my Instagram that you're on the Epstein list.
The Epstein list? Are we still talking about that?
Well, are you on the list or not? It's weird that whenever it comes up, you just tell everyone to relax.
I'm not telling everyone to relax. Relax, guy.
No, I need counseling. You remind me more and more of this other guy I used to date. Like, a lot. Like, you guys are exactly alike.
I love you.
Oh.
Yeah, say it reminds you of a certain guy he used to date. I wonder who it could be. Oh, that's right, yes. I think we know who he's talking about there. Yes. That's the other guy he used to date. Yes. I have to say, Satan, when it comes to love triangle, well, love partners, you could say, he's not very good at it, is he? He seems to pick the wrong people.
He has weird taste, apparently.
Yes, he certainly does, yes.
Now he's with the Trumpty Dumpty.
Yes, the bin looked like a barbershop dominated. Yeah, the bin looked like a barbershop donated all their hair. Oh, Jesus Christ, Ben Shaw. Just go Route 1. Was that Savile greeting him at the start? I love how their legal department said the penis could be shown as it had eyes and speech and was therefore a character. Yes, exactly. Yes. 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 Here, write a song about how I don't diddle kids. I don't diddle the kids. Don't diddle. It's bad to diddle kiddies. I won't do it with anyone younger than my daughter. Yes, yes. Anybody who believes that he's not on the Epstein files clearly needs to have a word with themselves as I'm burping away. Yes. South Park is great, but they don't make Trump fat enough. Yes, I noticed that. I think they should have made him look like a...
I mean, my man's built like an egg. How can you not make him fat?
Exactly. They made his voice sound a bit like Cartman, another whiny narcissist. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, my Kerry nearly went down my nose there. Oh dear. Oh, don't do that, my dear friend. Oh, you're going to burn your throat. Hello, Paul McSweeney. Hope you're well, my dear friend. It's a mad, mad world at the moment. You're not wrong. You're not kidding. And yes, Trumple failed. Haha. Bro, what did you think of those MPs getting laid off? Which MPs? I've not caught up on that. I will have to read up on that. You mean while they're in recess? Or do you mean people like Jonathan Gullis? Jonathan C. Gullis. Yes. Yes, and is it true what I've just said? Is it right that... Let's have a little look. Hello, Ronson. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Just out of interest, is this true? Is the legendary Granny Waddlebottom, get my teeth in, Wobblebottom, Waddlebottom in the chat? Yes, I get the feeling, yes. Yes, Granny Wobblebottom, yeah, Waddlebottom is in the chat. Well, we've got something very special for you. We certainly do. Yes, we certainly do have something very special for you. And I'm going to have to show it. Yes, because this is absolute legend. I think our dear friend Sir Larry knows exactly what this is about. So, you're going to have to bear with me. Going to have to bear with me. See if we can get this sorted. Yes, let's see if we can get this sorted. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Sir Larry, and thank you all, Sharts. You're going to love this. This is brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, how do?
Emergency responders were sent to the White House after Trumple-Thin-Skins Nappy suffered a major punami. The fire and rescue team fought through the hazardous conditions and sealed the leak, allowing for another super leak-resistant Depend Nappy to be attached to his ample orange arse. And, oh, wait! I hear my mobile phone ringing, a WhatsApp video call. I wonder who would call during the Friday Frolic.
Hello, is that my beloved, handsome and viral Graham from the Power to the People channel?
No, I think you dialed the wrong number, but do hold on for a minute there. Is that the one and only big beast of the deformed UK PLC party, the legend with the dancing dentures? That is the Right Dishonourable Granny Waddlebottom.
So this is not my darling Graham's number then?
No, Granny Waddlebottom. I am Daily Blasé, but your beloved One Graham does come into the live chat on my Friday Frolics sometimes, as you are aware, as you have graced us with your presence in there as well from time to time.
I have heard of your channel, Mr. Blasé, and you do not seem very favourable towards those from the deformed party. But that's neither here nor there. Off of pay. Has my handsome Scouse boy been in your chat? Can you tell him that his wildebeest with the dancing dentures has been looking for him and get him to call me?
Well, oh great wildebeest of the deformed UK PLC party, should your darling Graham of the Power to the People channel turn up, I will let him know that you called and were in search of his hunky Scouse body, and although we might not be very favourable towards your party, I always welcome you coming and joining in with the Friday Frolics. And I have a question I would like to ask you, if you do not mind.
So you would like to ask me a question? Very well, go ahead. I hope that it has something to do with the Adonis that is my Graham from the Power to the People channel.
All the viewers of the Friday Frolic have witnessed this ongoing passion that you have for Graham Price of the Power to the People channel. What we would all very much like to know is, how would you envision a first date if you two fine lovebirds ever got together?
How do I envision that wondrous first date, you ask? Well, we could go to our nearest Wetherspoons pub, have a few pints together, discuss all the many benefits of Brexit as we stare lustfully into each other's eyes. I bet he has such beautiful eyes. We could walk along the road together arm in arm to the local kebab shop. There's nothing that tops off a hot, sexy date like a nice, greasy kebab.
Ah, yes, we here at the Friday Frolic can just picture that scenario, you two star-crossed lovers gazing into each other's eyes as you are sat on the park bench in the moonlight as you devour a hot, chilly, sauce-filled kebab like the two cats from the movie Lady and the Tramp. And what if our Graham really stirred your passion and got your dentures dancing?
Now if Graham plays his cards right, he could be climbing up the ladders of my surgical stockings to nibble on my greasy kebab. Oh, I have to go now thinking about my and handsome Scouse boy Graham has got me all discombobulated. Bye, and tell him I lust after him, and my dentures will dance all over his body.
Well, I think that was a little bit too much information there, Granny Waddlebottom, but thank you for calling, even if it was by mistake, and I will try to pass on your message to Grain Price. Bye-bye. Where's the sick bag?
Massive shout out to the lads over on All Shots AI for making my words come to life. Say hello to them. Well, folks, if you enjoyed this video, then not only are you lovely people, but you also have great taste, and you should also subscribe to the Two Davies for news and politics from a very Scottish perspective, and that rantastic Mr. McGuinness. You should also subscribe to Mr. Daily Blasé's channel for merriment, mischief, and the Friday Frolics. Cue growling cat.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you for that, Sir Larry the Cat.
If you've been wearing glasses more than 5 years, stop scrolling. We're looking for people in the UK aged...
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
You do what I do. It's like, get out.
Yeah, sorry.
Get this advert out.
Yes. Yes, that was from our Sir Larry the Cat. That's absolutely brilliant. Please go and subscribe to his channel. He does some brilliant stuff. Absolutely top class. Hello, Diz. Hello, Diz. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Good to see you here. Hope you have had a lovely day. Yes, but that is just absolutely brilliant. Brilliant from our Sir Larry. Thank you. And all shots, absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. I guess the MPs losing their jobs isn't that big of a deal comparably. I'm just still confused. I'm just gonna have to look up. If I'm honest, I spent today just basically looking for bits and bats of last bits of material for today, and I will definitely have a look it up because I've got one or two things planned for next week anyway. So definitely something to look up for. Hello, the legend that is. Hello, Mad Monk. Hope you're well. Again, give my dear friend Mad Monk a big thumbs up. He does some just like Jow and just like Alistair, do some brilliant stuff for me. I'll hope you're very, very well. Hope you've had a fantastic day. Sorry, my dear friend. Yes, that rude Larry earwigging on my conversations. Yes, I know, disgraceful behaviour from our Sir Larry. Disgraceful.
Naughty.
Naughty. Not only is he basically dropping all sorts of lovely little presents in the Prime Minister's shoes and the Secretary's slippers, he's now earwigging on Granny Waddlebottom's love-struck phone calls to Grain Price. Disgraceful. It looks like Farage and certainly members of the inner circle were at Mar-a-Lago while Epstein was alive. Would be embarrassing if this news got around again. It certainly would do, wouldn't it?
Big yikes.
Yes. Didn't realise I was that far down. Well, far up, should I say. Yes. Yes, I'm going to be suspicious of kebab sauce now. Yeah, I have to agree.
Yes, we have to be very wary of that
now. So they've had the party whip removed. Yes, I know a few of them have, haven't they? If I'm honest, is this to do with the about the disability cuts and stuff like that? It kind of didn't surprise me. It just didn't surprise me. I had that feeling it might just come because I've heard talk he's quite the ruthless type. So when it did happen, it just didn't didn't surprise me. But yes, Granny Waddlebottom. Where's my beloved Graham? All I will say is he hasn't arrived yet. Chances are he'll be probably writing some cracking material for you to swoon over and get your dentures moving over Granny Waddlebottom. I think we should all club together and buy some denture fix for Granny Waddlebottom to enjoy a dental dancing. Yes, I completely agree. Yes.
I'll just put that on my lap.
Oh, fair enough. Just don't drop it, or else it'll be a very quiet live stream.
Just proceeds to just slowly drop it.
Yes. But yes, anyway, let's... But yes, I thought as soon as either Graham or Granny Waddlebottom turned up, I thought I'm going to have to play that without a shadow of a doubt. Right, let's... Yes. You're going to love this. You're going to absolutely love this. Because, as we all know, last weekend, a certain Mango Mussolini, he decided to take a trip up to Scotland. And
let's just say you got a warm welcome. Would you class that as warm?
Well, one thing's for certain. A certain legend, she would have been very, very impressed. And yes, this is the legend that is Janie Godley throws another Trump golf ball into the lake. Yes. We all remember when Jane Godley turned up the last time he arrived with, yes, Trump is a cunt sign. And received what you would class as legend status. Well, we all know what happened to our lovely Jane Godley. In fact, fortunately, God rest her soul. But anyway, when I saw this little news thump headline, I had to share it because it was just hilariously funny. As a late Scottish comedian, Janie Godley is having a whale of a time in the afterlife today. Godley, who was famous for her anti-Trump signs and humorous digs at the tangerine grope machine, died last year after a long battle with ovarian cancer and a long verbal battle with a kind of walking tumour known as President Donald J. Trump. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Trump thought it was funny. Now, if I do start veering into trying to talk Scottish, it's not that I'm trying to take the piss, because sometimes when I read stuff, I can hear people's mind, here's people's voice in my head reading it as I'm reading through it, and then I certainly start veering into trying to sound like them. Last one I did, I was reading Liz Truss's book, and next thing you know, I was starting to thinking I was talking like Liz Truss, go, saying, I know. Yes, so if I do, it's not that I'm taking the piss, I'll just start naturally doing it, so please forgive me. But anyway, I'm not even going to try and attempt a Scottish accent because I will fail miserably. But Trump thought it was funny to brag about grabbing women by the pussy, confirmed Godley's ghost. Taking a long run up to hoof Trump's golf ball deep into the lake on the 5th hole during Trump's first round of golf at this weekend. Well, let's see how hard Captain Bone Spurs laughs about wading into the lake for the 9th time today. Look at him. He's afraid to even get his feet wet. Sums up his whole stinking life, if you ask me. It's a shame he can't see the new sign I've made for him. But then I saw a ball land in front of me and Trump came wading after it, and I suddenly understood why I was put back here today. He. His shot count is going to be so high today, he won't know if he's looking at his golf score or his disapproval ratings. A confused Trump said, "Damn it, another one in the water. At this rate, I'm going to have to cheat. On hearing the threat, Godley's ghost yelled, "You haven't said that since the election, have you, you fat bastard?" while puncturing his tyres on Trump's golf course. Well done, Jane Godley. The legend that is our Jane Godley. God, I don't half miss our Jane Godley. She was brilliant, wasn't she? Graham was on the round. Yes, he certainly was. Yes, Graham was on the roundabout table last night. So were you. Yes. Did you ever think about maybe inviting Granny Waddlebottom on the round table at the same time? That would have been an interesting chat. I'm not sure Graham would have been happy about it. But yes. Hello, Steve Binning. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Hi, Larry. Have you popped in Starmer stereo headphones yet? As per the legendary Fat Freddy's cat. Yes. Rex Hamlet. Oh, don't worry about it, my dear friend Billy Kershaw. It's all right. You've not missed too much. But yeah, exactly, Diz. Jane is a legend. Yes, I saw one or two signs in Edinburgh. One of them said, Janie was right. Trump is a cunt.
Oh, that's my favourite word as well.
Yes, there were a fair few. Oops. So let's see if I can. I'm missing one or two. There we go. Yes. I always keep forgetting I'm a terrible shell-out mad monk. Please forgive me, yes. Now, folks, if you haven't already, please hit the like button, thumbs up, and show your love for Daily Blasé and the Friday Frolics. Exactly. Yeah.
Press the like button or Trumpty Dumpty will appear in your bedroom tonight.
No, you certainly don't want that. No, you certainly
He will throw eggs at you.
Yes. Janie go. Yes. Jesus Christ. Yes. It's like Janie Godley was smiling big time. She was so proud of the Scottish people. Yes, she certainly was. I remember once seeing a bit of a video of where she did a bit of a stand-up. My God, she was hilariously funny. I do agree. I've shot my load a bit too early then. Right, now I can do that now.
You're struggling today.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's my first day back. Good call note to try our accent, as your English accent is not that good either. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Terrible Yorkshire accent. But as I say, it's Yorkshire Day, God's own country. He's made his golf cart faster so he can get the balls first. His caddies cheat for it. Yeah. I'm surprised he don't get a speeding ticket in that golfing cart for how quick he goes. But yes, like I say, as soon as I saw that, I just had to basically share it because we know how much my friends up in Scotland, you were absolutely massive Janie Godley fans. And let's just say she's sadly missed, much missed. And how about this? No messing from you, few guys in Scotland. Yes, the McLeods disowned Trump. Oh, they didn't mess about, did they?
Played out at anti-Trump demonstrations in Edinburgh and Aberdeen.
Very bad
Protesters troubled.
I wanted to be here today and I wanted to bring the pipes because they're a symbol of Scotland, and I want to use the symbol of Scotland to say that he's not welcome here.
We should not be opening Scotland or the UK to somebody with his background. He's an abhorrent human being with absolutely no saving graces.
Played out.
Absolutely, totally agree. Totally agree. Totally agree with it. Yes, should not opening the certainly should not be opening the our borders for a disgusting vile creature such as Donald Trump. And yes, hello, Jeannie Lefty Voter. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Hope you've had a lovely day, and good to see you. So yes.
I won't lie, calling Trump a creature is an insult to all creatures. I would like to call him an abomination. Now, I'm struggling now.
Yeah. Yes, you've got my disease today. Yeah. But yes. But yes, I found some of the stuff that were happening in Scotland absolutely hilarious. And we've got to, without a doubt, we've got to show this. Without a doubt. You guys know what's coming. Oh, yes, you've got to. I would love to know, all my friends in Scotland, has anybody managed to find out who did this, with who was playing the bagpipes?
Come down a few aluminum or auto parts or anything?
Well, we're in great shape. The trade deal was made with UK. The Prime Minister did a great job. You know, they've been trying to make that deal for 12 years, and he got it done.
Is it a better deal?
Everybody respects it. It's going to be a lot of jobs to here, and great for America. And, you know, in terms of even the relationship, our relationship is unparalleled, but it keeps it even closer. You know, when you're able to have a good trade deal, it keeps it even closer.
Is there a better deal to be done on whiskey, on tariffs?
Whiskey? Well, we'll talk about that. I didn't know whiskey was a problem. I'm not a big whiskey drinker, but maybe I should be.
For the 10% tariff, is that a floor? Is the 10% tariff a floor?
Well, we're going to take a look at it. We want to make the Prime Minister happy. We want to make, by the way, your First Lady, I would say First Lady, she's a respected person all over the United States. I don't know what he's doing, but she's very respected. As respected as him. I don't want to say more, I'll get myself in trouble. But she's a great woman and very highly respected.
Give that man a beer. I think you should give the keys to Scotland to that man. What a legend. Yes.
You could hardly hear him. I love how unbothered he was, though, at the same time. As much
One thing I did notice was I really like your First Lady. I could imagine an absolute shrill went down her backside, you know, when she heard that this rapist, fraudster, probable pedo in firearms, yes, was ogling her. Good God, what an horrible thought.
Yikes.
Yes. Yes, the people of Scotland done us all proud. What made me laugh was all confused American commentators wondering what a job he is. Your president is a wee jobber. Yes. I'm sure it wasn't Steve Bray, you know, playing the bagpipes. Won't surprise me, you know. He gets all over the place, doesn't he? Yeah, exactly, Stephen Banker. Bloody brilliant bagpipes. Really do work on the tangerine Trump. Yes, goddamn, does he just bathe in the spray tan oil? Yeah, it does seem to be getting browner and browner and browner, doesn't
He
it?
might as well deport himself.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. Yes. Hello, my dear friend. Hello, Tories don't get tasered. How the devil are you, my good man? Yes. Yes. I would be able to read that bit, but there's a big massive blodge on all, and right in front of you, right, and I can't. It says reinventing the bagpipes for the 21st century. Exactly. I can imagine there'll be a lot of people in Scotland now saying, "I want to play the bagpipe. I want to learn how to play the bagpipes." And this is classic. This is brilliant. I think so, as most weeks, we just basically take the piss out of Donald Trump, and it's.
I think at this point, it's what we're known for.
Yeah, exactly.
Just take it.
Just think you've got another 3.5 years of this.
Enjoy it.
Yes. But yes. Yeah, hello there, Tories, don't get tasered. Yes. But yes, if he gets more brown, we'll have to call him a DEI hire. Yes. Yes, exactly. When his plane landed, some commentators said, "Look at all the people here to greet him," rolling on the floor laughing. Yeah, with all them signs basically saying what a horrible person he is. But yes, when it came to when I was just basically got into Scotland and we got into his digs, and I was sort of like, I thought, do we have internet? You know, nothing more important than internet is. Because I thought, I want to sort of like make sure if there's any material, for next week's Friday Frolic. Well, there certainly was. As I got into my digs for the hotel, I got to hear about our orange tangerine Mimi. He was slightly embarrassed by somebody calling out his bollocks, you could say. Well, there's only one man on who we should be on the case, for stuff like that, and that is the one, the only Michael Spicer. And when he does the room next door, this is hilarious, absolutely priceless, my friends. Enjoy.
Well, thank you very much. We're looking at the construction.
Right, here we go. Tell them that the Federal Reserve renovation has gone over budget and is now at $2.5 billion, okay? This is a home run for you, all right? After weeks of trying to David Copperfield yourself out of the Epstein files, this is a chance for you to finally exert your authority. Go.
We're with the chairman, as you know. Chairman, come on over.
No, don't bring the Fed chair over. He hates you. Well, everyone hates you, but he really can't hide it. That's the problem.
It's a tough construction job there.
Look how reluctant he is to be near you. It's like he's standing next to a burst chemical toilet at a flooded rock festival.
Tim has been with me for a long time, and you're in charge of the committee.
Not long enough to merit a safety helmet on a construction site, but...
One of the reasons I wanted to see it was the overruns.
Yes, tell them that they've gone over budget and that the figure is now $2.5 billion. Do it now, Mr. President. Home run.
It looks like it's about 3.1 billion.
3.1? No, it's not. It's 2.5.
It went up a little bit, or a lot.
He's shaking his head. The Fed chair is shaking his head. He's standing next to you, shaking his head.
Now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking now. This isn't good.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah,
Oh, what's this? What have you written down? Have you been doing your own maths again? I told you about this. I thought I confiscated your pencil.
I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
No, you wouldn't, because it's made up.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, it just came out of your pocket. Yeah, rustle the paper some more. That'll make it seem more official.
Our notes had it about 3.1 as well.
3.1,
3.2.
Oh, wait a minute. You've added the Martin building renovation to that figure. That was finished 5 years ago. That's got nothing to do with this.
This came from us?
Yes.
No.
I don't know who does that.
You does that. Oh, God, I hope he hasn't doodled all over it. You can't write down 2 zeros without turning them into a pair of tits. Hopefully you won't twig that they included the Martin renovation.
You're including the Martin renovation. You just added
our entire capital.
Yeah, you just added in a third building is what that is.
Oh my God, he's being fact-checked in real time. This has never happened before. What do we do? Can we blow the building up?
It's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work.
Yes, make oval shapes with your hands. That'll make people forget that you've just been caught in a lie and torn to shreds by a man who looks like Charlie Bucket's granddad.
So
Any questions?
Right, well, this was supposed to be a home run against the Fed chair, but for some reason you decided to hit the ball with a Cadbury's fudge. So can we just answer some questions with diplomacy and dignity and get out of here before the roof falls in?
As a real estate developer, what would you do with a project manager who would be over budget?
That's a leading question. Don't fall into their trap. Don't give them a soundbite. Don't say...
I'd fire him.
Never mind.
Oh, that's brilliant. He's brilliant.
Steve Binnon just said he got caught cheating at golf. He can't even do that right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I got chucked out of bagpipe classes as using cannabis oil to season the bag is not... and Tubular Bells was not written for the pipes. For the pipe. You naughty boy, Mad Monk. Naughty, naughty boy. Good evening, my dear friend. Hello, Pete's Music. How the devil are you? Hope you're well. Yes, exactly. Got caught cheating at golf. You can't even do that right. Yeah, it's just horrendously bad.
I'm surprised he even functions to begin with.
I'm surprised he manages to tie his own shoelaces. Trump looks just like that actor on South Park. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? You thought he looked vaguely
familiar. Spitting image.
Yes, thought he looked very, very familiar. But oh, that is just embarrassing, isn't it? Has anyone found themselves accidentally doing the Trump hand thing? I want to jump into traffic when I do it.
It's like he's trying to gesture the fact that he's holding a very big ball.
Yes.
It's a very, very big ball.
Yes.
You play basketball with it.
And then he's playing his musical instrument. Yeah, so I know what you mean.
What's that instrument called where it's like you do that, but you're doing that?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So it's like he's trying to do that.
Yeah, I've forgotten what it's called now. It's just escaped my mind and well. Yes. I'm sorry to hear that, my dear friend. My jaw's starting to hurt. Yeah, I must admit, an hour in, I could feel my eyes starting to hurt as well. Oh dear. Oh dear, Diz, you don't want to be doing that. Is this a drug problem, Diz? You're supposed to slurp it, not snort it.
First it would curry through the nose.
Yeah.
I think you're causing issues now, Dad.
Yeah, well, yes. I do have this problem. Hello, Hunter. I think people are jealous of Trump because he does what he says. Well, I'm certainly not jealous of him.
At least I'm not orange.
Yes. Exactly. Hello, Tommy Lee Cadden. Hope you're well. Long time no speak, people. Yeah, exactly. As I say, last week I was hoity-toitying it up in Scotland with the wonderful David McGuinness and Jenny from Random Scottish History and Aki's Mad, where we didn't get a I Survived an Aki's Tour t-shirt. We just got a SMP shopping trolley coin, and all I would say is my wife got some funny looks in one or two supermarkets in Bradford while she was checking it out, put it in the trolley. As if to say, why have you got an SMP coin? Unless you're Scottish. Yes. The last time I played golf, I got a course record of the most shots taken, but I realised what a waste of a good walk. Ba-bum tish. Yes. I lost my phone 2 weeks ago. Lost my phone Jesus Christ. I can well imagine. You know, when you lose your phone, if it's for a few hours, you feel a little bit lost, don't you? So I can imagine it'll be a nightmare for 2 weeks. Well,
I can't
2
imagine
weeks ago.
losing my phone. I panic.
No, I definitely cannot imagine losing my phone because it's got my Bradford City season ticket on it. If I lose that, that's it. My life will not be worth living.
My life will be over.
Especially when the season starts tomorrow. Come on, you mighty bantams. But yes. But yes. But yes. Let's head on. Got a little bit of it. Another news thump one. Because this is all about Scotland. It's all about Scotland again. Because he's got a new idea, revolutionary idea on how to replace wind farms by depicting. He's got a new one by depicting him swinging a golf club. Yes, that's what he has in mind. Yes, US President Donald Trump has lashed out once again at Scottish wind farms, calling them a hideous blight on the land, before proposing a beautiful, classy, and frankly genius alternative, 100-foot tall Trump statues that generate electricity by performing wind-assisted golf swings. What could possibly go wrong, my dear friends? Yes. People say wind turbines are clean energy, Trump told reporters, gesturing vaguely at the sea. But I've looked at them, and I mean really looked, and they're ugly, very anti-golf. I don't want to see wind. I want to see me. That's where real energy comes from.
You're a narcissist.
Yes. The proposed Trump turbine would feature a gilded likeness of the president, but mid-back swing mounted on a pivoted base that turns with the wind. As the arms swing, kinetic energy is harvested and sold back to the grid. It's not just green energy, it's also gold energy, which everyone knows is the best kind, he added. Engineers have expressed concerns over the physics, the funding, and the deep existential sadness of it all. While Trump instead insisted it's already been trialled in Mar-a-Lago and people love it. They cry when they see it. Tremendous tears, the best tears. And they say, sir, you have the best swing ever. And I say, thank you, sir. Well, he didn't say that, but, you know, I couldn't resist. Critics say the statues would be visible from space and may traumatise seabirds. Trump responded, the birds, they love it. It's like real strong, masculine scarecrow. Very sexy. Nobody produced birds better than me. Ask the birds. Yes, nobody protects the birds better than me. Just ask the birds. They say, sir, you are the best bird protector I've ever seen. And I say, thank you, sir. You are my guardian. Yes. So, yes, that's his new plan for windmills. Gold turbines depicting him swinging a golf club. What could possibly go wrong here? Yes.
Just in a comment that says, is your daughter that is in the chat sometimes? Hello, daughter of Darren. Hello.
Yes. Yes, my lovely daughter decided to
raid the live stream.
Yes, raid it. Yes. One of those times where knowing the punchline is delicious. Absolutely. Why are the names on the Politics social lives still hidden? Still handles thinking face. Now that I don't know. I don't know. I'll say I've not been in it recently because I'll say I've just been in Scotland and I've been sort of like trying to do a bit of catch up on my own material as well. The only blot on the Scottish land last week was the orange taco and his tiny mushroom. I totally agree, my dear friend. The Oval Office looks ridiculous. The Oval Office looks ridiculous. Done it just. My entirely uneducated guess would be that the Russians are Mossad have hacked Google and are mounting and monitoring their lives. It's weed vape. It's weed vape. Damn, this sounds like the time I petitioned the Welsh government to build an 80-foot statue of Gareth Bale riding a dragon facing the border with England. Brilliant. Brilliant. Top class. But anyway, hello, my dear friend Wales. Hope you're well. Good to see you here, my dear man. Oh, dear. Yes. And hello, Dennis Pennis. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Hope you're well. He's either Dennis Pennis or Dennis Pennick. One or the other, isn't it? Hope you're well, my friend. Good to see you here. But yes, that's what he has in mind. But yes. Yes. But let's... But what do the press briefings in... have to say about his wonderful trip over in Scotland, you know? So we will have to go visit our American correspondent of, you know, to tell us what's happening. So we're going to head to the briefings, the press briefings with our KKK Caroline Levitt, aka Lysandra Vasquez. Take it away.
Trump just broke the world record for most consecutive holes in one while he was playing golf in Turnberry, Scotland, in between making deals left and right. And also, the streets were lined with fans. Everybody was holding up signs being like, thank you so much for coming here, President Donald J. Trump. We absolutely love you. And thank you for showing us how to make a great deal. And how to make a great deal? Well, just ask the deal maker in chief, okay? Because we achieved a landmark deal with the EU as we gave them the opportunity to purchase $750 billion worth of energy from the United States. It's the best energy in the world, so obviously they're welcome. And then we have $600 billion of promises from them to invest into the United States. The previous broken administration led by Joe Biden was closed, and now their businesses, their countries are open to trade at 0% tariffs for the United States to bring in our agriculture, which is the best, and also our cars at 15%. I think that's a pretty good deal. And all these countries were previously closed off because America was dead. But now America is hot. The only things that the Democrats knew how to open, borders. Borders to illegal criminals like Albrego, La Nina, La Pinta, La Santa Maria, and we've changed that, and that's on transparency, that's on promises made, promises kept, and that's on Trump speed. Trust in Trump, okay? You're welcome, sure.
Is the president doing all of this as a distraction from the Epstein list and the Epstein?
I'm sorry, that's just a Caitlin question, okay? Washington Post. Wait, you people are disgusting, okay? Every single person in this room, do you all work for Comcast or something? Ratings are down over there, by the way. No one watches you people anymore. You're all disgusting, and you should all get your licenses taken away.
Oh, she's brilliant, isn't Lysandra Vasquez? Isn't she? Yes.
She proper milks the cross.
Don't she just? So much so. Have you ever seen some of the real Caroline Levitt's press conferences? Oh, the cross is gone now.
No.
Yes, because she thought, well, if I get rid of the cross, yes, she'll get rid of the cross. No, she just went for it even bigger and bigger and bigger.
More abstract as well.
Yeah, made it clearly obvious. Yes. Yes, here's one of his deals as well. As you can tell, things were going really well. Yes, that was one of his deals with the EU.
We will not allow our windmills to be built in the United States. They're killing us. They're killing the beauty of our seafood. We will not allow.
Yes, that went well. Yes. So blue as hell.
Blew that caterpillar ass hair out of his head.
Absolutely. The feeling and sending the love to you and yours. Great to see you passing the torch to your... Yes, this is my daughter. Once I've gone on to passing you, I think Taylor's just going to carry it on, aren't you?
No.
All
I don't know
right.
what gave you that idea.
All right, then. Oh, maybe not, then. But yes. Let's see. Let's see what's overheated some people here with sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Good to see you chilled out. So Vid suggested Caroline is deep in debt after trying to run for New Hampshire. Is that true? Ooh, interesting. And another one of my fantastic moderators. Hello, Joe. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Good to see you. Hope you're well. And hope you've had a really good day as well. Yes. So, yes, totally agree. Please support Joe's channel. So go support him. Go and subscribe and watch his excellent content as well. I think that. But yes, like as I said, yes, he's been doing some fantastic trade deals, all in the attempt to basically distract from a certain problem he's been having. Well, let's just say this. I watched this interesting video, which, let's be honest, it basically, and succinctly explains what he's basically trying to do. Oops.
You know, JD, I don't get it. 34 felony charges, and they don't bat an eye. But Epstein, suddenly, they're Sherlock fucking Holmes.
It's like they've got selective outrage syndrome. Felonies may, but Epstein's flight logs, that's their holy grail.
I mean, who cares about a little tax fraud or campaign finance? But Epstein? Oh, now they're all moral crusaders.
It's the conspiracy juice, Don. They can't resist it. Makes them feel like they're in on some big secret.
Big secret? The only secret is how I keep this tie so perfect while eating a Big Mac. That's the real mystery.
Maybe we should just release the files. Give them what they want, distract them from the real stuff.
Release the files? Are you nuts? That's like giving a dog a steak and expecting it to stay calm.
So what's the plan? Just keep dodging?
The plan, JD, is to keep doing what we do best. Talk louder, blame someone else, and never, ever admit a damn thing.
Absolutely. I think that perfectly sums it all up. And yes, Tommy, yes, I feel like Vasquez owes you a few quid. Although I just think she's absolutely hilariously funny and she does it brilliantly well. You've probably given her loads of new viewers. More than welcome if I can do my bit, because I just think she's hilariously funny and I just love genius way of you know, her crosses, you know, they're just hilariously funny.
Just ridiculous every time.
Yes. Ursula reminded me of my mum, and she commented on it. Dead stare, no expression, minimum speech. When dealing with stupid people. Yes, clearly she's somebody who she's a person after my own heart. Just doesn't really suffer fools gladly, does she? Oh, Diz, seriously, Billy, I'll have to put my big girl pants on. That sounds very interesting. Yes. I've no idea why it's doing that, but how odd. I've no idea why it's doing that, but something clearly has gone up. But I'm sure we'll sort something out. But yes, as you notice, I've been able to manage to sort out getting chat on highlighted. Well, it's first time it's got a bit dodgy, but I'm sure I'll be able to sort something out. But anyway, no worries. I'm going.
I mean, it's not the first time you've had technical difficulties.
Yeah. But manage you. All I will say is, at least I'm more professional than KGBBs. You'll love this. You will. You'll love this. What's the one thing you love in life?
Dogs.
Oh yes. As soon as I saw this.
Puppers.
Oh, what these two get up to. Well, a few dogs get up to. You will absolutely love this. Yes. It's like every now and again, whatever I see, so that just reminds me of my daughter, and I think, yes, I've got to show this. And this is, I don't know how many of you people have got dogs in the chat who've got dogs, or a group of dogs. If you're ever wondering what happens when you and your other half go out, this is what actually happens. So, fair warning.
All right, boys, we're off to a wedding and we won't be back until after bedtime, so don't stay up too late, okay? I love you guys. Good.
Later that night.
Clean up or something?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes, so that's what happens while you're out. But you may think that dogs are well behaved. No, that's what basically happens.
They just get their boogie on.
Yes, certainly do. Yes, doing the doggy business. And it's still doing it. Ah. This is no good, is this? This is...
It's highlighting the wrong comment.
Yes.
Which is a bit weird.
I'll try again. No, it's not doing it. I have no idea what's going on here. Ah, well, I think that's basically... I think it's had its day today on the old...
It's not listening. It's like, no.
No.
I don't want to highlight the comment you want.
Yes, I think that's it. I think that's... strangely enough, that was the comment I wanted to highlight originally, typically, but it's gone on up. Oh, well. Never mind.
I must be corrupting it with my mind.
No worries. I think we'll have to give that this new little thing a bit of the back burner. Well, clearly something's gone wrong. Never mind. But yes, that's what happens when you go away for a wedding and you leave your doggies alone. So, well, at least they're cleaned up after. Not.
Billy Kershaw says, "God, that's his fess up." Huh?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
I'm innocent.
Yes, exactly. Yes. But like, who let the dogs out? Yes, exactly, Alistair. Hello, dodgy syrup, beer pong. That's hilarious. Yes, and change it to live chat. Maybe that's what's. Oh, that went well. I'll just. Oh dear.
No.
Never mind. We'll just have to go without it then. And just I can't see a bloody thing. I've just destroyed my. Oh dear.
It is not working with you today.
I'll just basically just you could say I'll just see what I've done. Let's see if I can. Might not be in a lost cause. Let's try it this way. Let's try it again. Right, start again. Right, give it a go. Let's see if it works.
Fingers crossed. Hey.
Right, let's try that. No, did it bollocks? Never mind. But anyway, still do it this way. Yay!
Yay, we
We've
did
got it going. It's just that I've got 3 things going at once now. Bastard. Never mind. Right, no worries, my dear friend. Hello, Gordon. Oh, the devil are you? It's just I've just been fighting with my chat thing that I've just
having a literal battle royale against it.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry about it, Alistair. A Friday Frolic won't be a Friday Frolic if I didn't fuck some up, so don't worry about it.
always has to be something.
Yes. But yes.
Wouldn't be a Friday Frolic without it.
Yeah, you did right. So, but anyway. No worries. We're cooking on gas. Well, maybe not, but
partially.
Yes. But yes, all I will say is, let's just crack on, because with about nearly half an hour to go, where does the time go?
It has gone very quick.
Yes. So, a Friday Frolic wouldn't be a Friday Frolic without these two. Fantastic. Yes, you know who these two are. With
oh, yeah, cups now.
With the hilarious and fantastically funny Larry and Paul. But what they discuss here, they do it in their hilarious way and comical, satirical way, where they talk about something that you could say is very, very important and serious, but they do it in a very genius way. Take it away, guys.
Welcome to Broken News. The news media have finally come around to the idea that what is currently happening in Gaza might maybe potentially and possibly be ever so slightly out of order. But the conflict remains confusing, even for experienced journalists like our reporter Steve Reen, who joins me now. Steve.
Thank you, Eric.
Well, since this latest war began in 2023, many news outlets have, let's face it, been really quite shit. Parroting propaganda, forgetting how to even do a journalism, or just going with the sacking of a couple of cocking TV cooks as its top story for ages. But now, finally, some news organisations, including Broken News, have suddenly started to wonder if bad things are happening on some massive historic scale that people will read about in textbooks in the future and go, oh God, can you believe that happened? Like, how did we let that happen? Like, what the fuck was Keir Starmer doing? Like, what BBC, what they reported? What? Well, what we found since we started reporting on this story properly about a minute ago, is that it's a confusing conflict. Many in the media are frightened to take a view because asking a country not to shoot people who are queuing for food is definitely anti-Semitic. Confusing. Indeed, some leaders in the international community have, in the confusion, accidentally sent extra weapons instead of aid. And with Hamas stopping food from getting to civilians, and Israel stopping food from getting to civilians, and the international community unable to get food to civilians, some news organisations have suddenly started to wonder how civilians might get food.
And Steve, although we've been warned about this for months, it isn't always easy for news organisations to know what the truth is.
Indeed. Well, Eric, more than 100 aid organisations have released a joint statement claiming that there is mass starvation across Gaza. But it's difficult for us to know, as journalists, whether 100 aid organisations is a significant number. While the World Health Organization says it is witnessing a surge in malnutrition-related deaths, we're not sure, as journalists, if the World Health Organization would know anything about malnutrition. And the United Nations Sexual and Reproductive Health Agency warns of catastrophic birth outcomes in Gaza as a result of starvation. We're not sure, as journalists, if the United Nations Sexual and Reproductive Health Agency actually knows anything about sexual and reproductive health. Confusing.
Confusing.
Very confusing. Meanwhile, confusion has spread to here in the UK, where authorities have neglected to sanction representatives of nation states who've carried out proven war crimes, but have accidentally arrested a 67-year-old retired head teacher for holding up a copy of a joke from Private Eye. Confusing.
Confusing.
Very confusing. Meanwhile, there's even confusion over definitions. When one country clears a whole swathe of a conflict area, removing any possibility of the return of a people, although that's a literal definition of ethnically cleansing an area, we are assured that it's not that. Very confusing. Back to you.
Steve, thank you. What a lovely but confusing story. That's all from Broken News. You're up to date.
Yes, very, very confusing story. You make it. Yeah, very confusing story. But I just love the way they satirically just do it, you know. Something that's quite serious. And, yeah. Absolutely. Was a straight up satirical job. Yes. SLTC baby. I've no idea what that means, but it sounds like could if I were in a band, I would be able to say, yeah, that was my very first name of my very first band, SLTC baby. Exactly, a lovely story, line Tory, Maury, wipey, Flory.
Oh dear.
Changing. All right, yes, that's because like, just make a pig's ear of my chat thing. Never mind. Yes, as the song goes, you ain't seen nothing yet. Yes, but yes. I will change mine to Mr. Bombastic. Jesus Christ.
Mr. Bombastic.
Mr. Bombastic, yes. Get there in the end. Jesus Christ, I'm useless at this. I don't know why you're watching this. I'm just useless. My shit, to be fair, it's been at least 2 weeks since I've been, so I'm a little bit rusty. But I'll get there in the end. But anyway. Right. This is, as we all know, that there's a certain party political leader she is now doing a bit of a cabinet reshuffle. So let's go over and see how she's getting on with her cabinet reshuffle. Take it away, Matilda Thorpe.
I know I said I wouldn't reshuffle until the next election, but I've got to do something. Nobody knows who we are anymore. I've got a wish list here of people I want to invite. Oh, hello. Could I speak to Lord David Cameron regarding an offer to join my shadow cabinet? Oh, I'm so sorry, Penny. I'd love to have you in the cabinet, but I think you still have to be an MP to be a minister.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Of course. Rishi's in America. Hello, is it possible to speak to Harold Macmillan, please? Oh, I'm so sorry. When did... Oh, really? Hello? Who? Liz Truss. No, I'm sorry, there's nothing available. Okay, let's look who we do have. Chris Philp, Helen Whatley. We need a big name. James Cleverly. Welcome back. I have decided to make you Shadow Housing Minister. There are a couple of stipulations. You must never say that the secret to a long marriage is sedating your wife every night with a date rape drug ever again. No, it wasn't funny. Or call Stockton North a shithole. Or describe our immigration policies as crap. Oh, and you must not use taxpayers' money to pay your council tax and then claim it back as your personal expenses. Oh, sure. Honest mistake. Oh, one last thing, Cleverly. Do you think you could change your name?
Yes, I think he should change his name. That man, let's be honest, is a walking oxymoron, and you know, because like that's the reason why we all call him Jimmy Dimley. It's like, let's be honest, he's. And do you know what? Do you know what's even more scary? He's probably the best they've got at the moment. Jesus Christ, how scary is that, isn't it? But yes. Good. Chat, please, and time out. Oh dear. Please. No need for falling out on this live stream, because let's be honest, it's all about having a bit of a good giggle. Yes, exactly. Chris Philp, Helen Whatley, and James Cleverly, the Tories are just dead men walking at this point. Yes, nobody listens to them anyway, do they? Yes, at least she's still around. Well, she's trying to get any gig in America, isn't she? From what I can gather. But no, nobody wants to be anywhere. Because, like, let's be honest. Why because and I don't mean this in a negative way, but like, because like I know there are a lot of Jeremy Corbyn fans out there, but when it comes to Tories, in a way, they use, wherever I heard this, where they'll say she was the Jeremy Corbyn of the Tories, and I don't mean that in a derogative way to Jeremy Corbyn, because in the height of his leadership, you could tell that they were getting stuck into him, and he got some right shit. But how is it being handled, Alistair? No worries. But yeah, Liz Truss, she was just dog's dinner. And like as I say, I have to say, I was one of Jeremy Corbyn's biggest supporters when he were party leader. So I'm not meaning that in a derogatory sense. It was just a political way that you viewed it. But yes, trying to get me trying to let me be, but that's 3 times now you've tried to stroke back up again. Others can see what you are. Don't be afraid to show. Yes, exactly. Right, yes. She's completely forgotten in the continent. All we are about is Starmer and what a Farage is. The Dutch seem to hate him with gusto. I'm not surprised. Hello. Hello, Scott. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Oh, it's no worries. Don't worry about it.
Never.
Exactly. Hope you've had a lovely day anyway. But yes, Liz Truss. Absolutely. I remember we had. I remember having that little discussion about the online safety bill. I found that interesting because, like, I've heard people who are in the field saying it don't go far enough, and some people say it won't work. Me, I just think I'm in that little bit of way of thinking. I think we have to do something. Whether this is the right thing to do, I don't know. But I did watch forgotten that select committee. I remember thinking something and sports select committee. I can't quite remember it. And they had all the CEOs.
I know I said I wouldn't reshuffle until the next election, but I've got to do.
Yeah, I know, Mitchell, Kemi. Be quiet. But it's all gone tits up tonight, hasn't it? You stop giggling away, you.
No, you can't stop me.
But yeah, and when it came with them CEOs, for Twitter, whether it were X or whether it were TikTok and one or the other, some of the horror stories that I'm hearing, and they just seemed indifferent, and they basically pumped in the party line. Oh, we take the protection of children very seriously, and you're reading out all these horror stories, just basically say, well, no, you're not. But anyway, but yes, but I saw this little bit of a video which made me chuckle, where basically he says that your dad on the online safety bill.
What about this bloody online safety bill? Young people are obviously going to find a way to bypass it. And what way would that be? A VPN? Is that like MILF? I just heard it on the radio. I think I heard MILF. What does it stand for? Does it? Don't tell your mother about that. Don't tell your mother about that. She is, though. Maybe you could talk me through how to get a VPN. Visible panty. Nice. Sorry, no, I wasn't saying anything. That must have been interference on the line. I'm basically asking because I went to sign into one of my sites recently. Read it? Yes, I read it. It said you got to verify your age. Oh, that's the website. No, it was on a different... Never mind what the website was. I've heard as well that we won't be able to use certain emojis like aubergines, peaches, water droplets. To me, that just sounds like a lovely salad. Lovely salad. Interference on the line, sorry. I had another question. You know how it's been so hot recently? I was looking into buying a fan to cool myself and your mother. I ended up on this website. I thought it sold fans, onlyfans.com, I think it is. And I got through to the checkout and paid for something. I thought the fan was so powerful, they were describing it as barely legal, but... something has gone wrong. No, I don't need to know how to cancel it. I just want to know if it's discreetly billed. No, I just want to make sure I don't stumble onto anything I don't want to on the internet. What do you mean avoid Twitter then? Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Scroll through, there's some porn, a lot of Nazis. Oh, and some people being murdered. Just checking, are they going to probably sort of regulate the social media? They're not. So if someone wanted to sort of just scroll through and find pornography, they could do that. Oh, well, that's terrible. I'll make sure to warn my friends. Well, I hope they don't fix this. Oh, I think I'm going to send a death threat to that nice woman.
Yes. But yes. But like I say, I'm always on that wavelength that need to do something. Whether this is the answer, who knows? But certainly isn't what Nigel Farage is trying to say. Because I get the feeling he wants to take us back to the 1800s on this. But I thought that was hilarious what Peter Kyle said. That really ruffled his feathers, didn't it? But yes, when I saw that, I bumped into this little bit of a news thump article. Again, bit heavier news thump, but this is hilariously funny. Yes. 99% of VPNs downloaded with trousers round ankles find study. Yes. A new study has revealed that 99% of the nation's VPN downloads occurred whilst trousers were being shimmied down to the user's ankles. I wonder what sites they're on. The data has been fascinating, says Simon Williams, lead researcher of the VPN study. We're getting all sorts of new insights into the massive surge in VPN downloads. Not only did 95% of downloads occur with a large roll of toilet paper in the user's spare hand, but 97% of the downloads also happened whilst everybody else was out of the house. I wonder what channel they've been in. It's certainly going to take a bit of time to figure out the meaning behind all these new statistics. I'm especially curious about the fact 98% of the downloads took place after the user's partner had fallen asleep. We also know that 95% checked if their headphones were working multiple times before going onto the App Store. Very curious indeed. It just really makes you wonder what all these people must be doing with VPNs that require them to be trouserless. Yes, I wonder what. Yes, I'm actually wondering what websites they must be visiting for them to have their trousers shimmied down to their ankles. Can't think why. Can't think what that is. Can you?
I think we should let our imaginations run wild on that one.
Yes. Then ammo. Oh yes. The FFYC. Yes. Yes. It's. I have to say, when it comes to, I'm surprised that they've not heard of VPN. Right. This new bill is a major breach of security, where it's not like we have an issue with that or anything. News desk. UK government has data breach leak on Pakistan costing UK taxpayers £1 billion. Interesting. Catch you guys later. Have a great weekend. No worries, my good friend Steve Bankier. You too have a fantastic week. Take care, my dear friend. Get ready for YouTube to tune into tonight with John Oliver. I find him quite humorous, John Oliver. He's very, very funny. Made me chuckle. Especially did that sketch where he took the piss out of Boris Johnson. That was hilariously funny. Yes.
Sorry, what is that cross?
Yes. I think people know what we're going to be showing here. Yes. For KKK Caroline Levitt. Let's see if we can guess what kind of cross she's wearing. Yes, but this is an unhinged July the 29th press briefing interpreted by Alessandra Vasquez. Absolutely Brilliant.
Does the president have a statement on the shooting that occurred yesterday in New York City?
No, absolutely. And we send our biggest and most sincere condolences to anybody that lost their lives. There were 4 people who lost their lives yesterday to a rogue shooter in New York City. And the moment that we learned that they hurt and a law enforcement officer lost their lives, that's when we knew. We don't know many details, but I think we can safely assume that they were sent by
Yes, I think we know who's going to get the blame here.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden, Barack Hussein Obama, and Zamdami. Zamdubadaboob, Zamdabababa. I don't know how his name is. He's a communist, okay? And also, and maybe we could also deduce a couple things. Who would do such a thing? An illegal, like Abrego Espiritu Santo, and we will not have any of that here. We need to be, especially after President Donald J. Trump has done so much for New York City. He has done so much for real estate in New York City, solving crimes like with the Central Park 5, and also starring in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
I was going to get Home Alone 2.
Everyone should be more grateful for this president, especially Gaza. Where's the thank you note? We're waiting. You have our address, sure.
Yesterday, President Trump said that he never had the privilege of going to Epstein Island.
Privilege? Okay, first of all, you people seem to be obsessed with this. It's a privilege. You want to talk about privilege? It's a privilege to be in this room, okay? Remember Wall Street Journal? I don't. They're out of here, okay? Caitlin, I wish you were out of here. But no. But it's a privilege, not a right, Washington Post. Okay? All right? You people need to be careful with what you say here. We'll take away all your licenses, and also, hey, we should focus on what's right in the world. And now what's right in the world is that you can practice your religious freedom at work, even with your boss. It's encouraged, sure.
18-year-old Kenny Lanes was detained and told that he has no rights just because he looks Hispanic.
Okay, well, that young man, if he had genes that looked more like Sydney Sweeney, then maybe he wouldn't have that problem, would he?
Yes. Does the president have a statement on the shooting?
So she's got twirly whirlies for crosses.
Yes. Yes, crosses get madder and madder. I love that look and a scrunched up look on her face. It looks like she's chewing on a wasp, doesn't she? Or a nettle.
Oh, she got stung by a wasp and is very disappointed about it.
Yes. Or either that or she's just smelt her own fart.
Why, speaking from experience?
Yes, I am actually. Yes, I certainly am. Yes. So, but yes, I have to say when I heard that another shooting in America, I bet it was a case of thoughts and prayers.
As if thoughts and prayers are going to bring them back.
Yes. We have the one and only Satan's Comb Over. Hello, my dear friend. Good evening, all my fans in the UK. I'm so glad that everyone in Scotland loves me as everyone does. Yes. At the time, even I was in Scotland and I saw some of them welcoming signs. They welcomed you with open arms.
And very lovely pictures on some.
Yes. See you later, my good friend. Have a lovely weekend, my dear man, and hopefully, see you soon. Yes. Yes. Glad you enjoyed your stay. Watch out for people winking at you for the third time. They only need to be lucky once. You need to be lucky every time. Yes. I use VPN, but not for Pornhub, but to watch Netflix from USA, as they have more choice. Honest gov, face savouring food. I could say that. Yeah, I could say there'll be one or two. Yeah, but I can see quite a few old gimmering perverts who will just realise that they've got to give their whatever dates, how old they are to to visit their favourite porn sites. Disgraceful. Yes.
Damn it.
That is the cross of the whole Cheeto that died at the hands of Pontius Biden, only to be restored by the intervention of the holy Putin. Yes.
I remember that reel I showed you, where it was I think someone made pictures where it has Putin and you know what I'm on about, don't you? Putin and Trump,
Yeah.
but Putin has the word dictator under him, and and Donald Trump has the one dictator, dictator,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
taster. I
Yeah.
think it was dictator.
Yes.
And that made him laugh.
Always
so
reminds me of when it comes to the young ones when they went to university challenge and they've got the names underneath: Mike, Prick, Vivian, Neil.
Oh.
Yes, I'd love it if Home Alone 2 started streaming with Trump edits out. Yes. Oh, good God. I can imagine he would not be happy about that, would he?
That's my golden medal to my career.
Exactly.
Don't remove it.
Yes. I don't know that Trump was using Epstein's plane during the last... I didn't know that... Yes. But anyway, hello, Frederick K. Hope you all... Yes, I think he was, wasn't he? I'm sure he was. 'Cause I remember Robbie Roadsteamer used to do one or two of his up and down the countries, you know, trolling the MAGA crowd. And he used to talk about using the Epstein plane. So I think you're right, actually. Yes. Yes. The one where she breaks character, takes off the wig and makeup and says, "Thank you, Super." I haven't seen that. I'm going to have to look that one up just to see it, because I've not seen it at all. But yeah, she's just brilliant. She just does I think she does Caroline Levitt better than Caroline Levitt. That's...
At this point, you're going to struggle to tell the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, global citizen. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Yeah, and loud bagpipes. Oh, yes, it certainly was. What's a jobby and how am I one? Very confused.
Oh,
were you,
boy.
Over there, were you called a wee jobby?
Wee jobby.
Hello, Counter Kev. Hope you well. Sharks now washing up on Donny's new golf course. Hammerheads in the bunker busted. Yes. 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 A jobby means the best in Scottish winking face, yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, well, you might have heard the Irish telling you to have a nice day. Or meaning the orange countryman, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a nice compliment.
Yes, absolutely. Trump's sad because he can no longer take those long horse riding. Rides. In suburbia or a bareback, bare chest Putin. Trump was only on Epstein plane as he was test driving it for his own kiddie islanders. Yes, I very much so. So those signs were big orange jobby were those lovely Scots being very complimentary to me, as most people are. Yes.
Yes, they were.
Yes, Satan. Satan's yeah, go straight Route 1 barn pot. Yes. See you later. Yeah, no worries, Diz. We'll be going pretty much soon anyway. But before we go, Oh, you are a bit late, my dear friend Richard Grumpagate. Not to worry. Good to see you, though. Good to see you. But before we do go, let's just... We're going to have one for the road, where we will see the... Well, we have to go back to the leader of the opposition, because she's now going to explain to us what the difficult job the Tory leader really does have. Take it away, Matilda Thorpe. This is hilarious.
Yes, people say as leader of the Tory party, I'm a bit dull and serious. But I do have a lighter side. Ask my team. They say I'm a bit of a joker, a bit of a joke. But you can't blame me for being serious and angry when nobody gives me the respect I deserve. This week alone, I should have been invited up to see President Trump, because I have actually met him before. Yeah, when I was working at a burger joint as a little 16-year-old student, he actually came up to the counter and said, "Give me 2 Whoppers." So I said, "Okay, you'll make a great president and you aren't in the Epstein files." And as a woman in politics, I may not watch football, but I should have been included this week to say congratulations to the Lionesses after their amazing World Cup win in Brazil. Basel? Where's that? Europe? Well, that's not possible. We don't do Europe anymore. Anyway, congratulations to Bobby Moore, Bobby Charlton, Jeff Hurst and the others. So you see what I'm up against. But I have to stick to my principles, and it's the same with my team. I'm kind and caring, but firm. I run a tight ship. The other day somebody came in wearing sunglasses and I kicked him out straight away and said, "And you can take your Labrador with you." So yes, I've taken on a party that is in the doldrums. We've suffered an historic defeat, fewer MPs than we've ever had before, terrible polling, plots and rumours swirling around, reform knocking on the door. But don't worry, because any minute now we're going to announce our new policies. Sometime, very soon, maybe, possibly, in fact, in not far from they'll be ready and just momentarily be right with you, maybe sometime never.
Yes, exactly.
That's funny. Andrew Luke said Putin's little pony.
Yes, exactly. Shouldn't those signs have said big orange job it said bigly orange jobby. Yes.
Oh dear.
Yes. Why are these millionaires borrowing each other's planes? Each other's planes. They don't have the time to money to hire or buy their own. That's like constantly asking your mate to keep using your Nissan. Yes, exactly. And we will finish off with, you are commonly known as the Bigly Best, to quote you.
The Bigly Best.
You're the Bigly Best, and you are one of the grandest, biggest jobbies we've ever seen. Right. Right. As I was saying, thanks for stopping by. Yes. Yeah, before we do, we almost got through a show without anyone mentioning football. Just shows how many of us are Scottish. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, I will just say, I thank you for stopping by, and we've had a special guest as well, my lovely daughter.
Glad to crash the live stream.
Yes, glad you enjoyed yourself. So I will now bid you farewell. Have a lovely weekend, and thanks for stopping by, and thanks for making the last 2 hours enjoyable. And have a lovely weekend, and take care, my dear friends.
Taddy bye.
Here's Daily, he's so solid. It's Friday, 5 p.m. and time. solid. It's Friday 5 p.m. and time to frolic. So never mind the bollocks. Here's the Friday Frolics. Frolics.
And all because